Good morning. Happy Friday, Incarnate Word. Welcome to another edition of the Weekend Roundup. I'm Father Schneier. This is Father Schrader, and
maybe one day Father Dugan.
Maybe one day Father Dugan. We'll see. So this is Charlie Dugan.
Yeah, yes, one of our 8th graders.
Yes. So Charlie, tell us why you are here.
I'm here because
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Okay,
Tell them why you're here.
Why I'm here at the church itself, or like?
Well, no. With us today
Amazing
here
shake.
in this place.
Yeah.
Not in class right now.
So today I won the Amazing Shake.
Woo!
Yeah.
Congrats.
When I was growing up, the Amazing Shake was what my parents did to us when we didn't listen one too many times. So
Yes.
what is
Don't
the
shake your
amazing-
children. Please don't shake me.
Or you might turn up like me.
Yeah.
So what is the Amazing Shake?
So the Amazing Shake is working on our soft skills. So we had 5 rounds. The first one, we just shook hands and tried to make conversation. We went all the way up, just making table manners and all that. And then the last one, we got to work at Addie's Thai House, and we were a host there. And it was great. All the teachers showed up, and they gave me a hard time. So yeah,
that's good. It is right and just.
That's right.
Yeah. So we're grateful for everybody that helped out with the Amazing Shake. All the parent volunteers, all the teachers, Addie's Thai House as well. You should check them out. Great place. What level 2 pad Thai is probably...
I live on the edge. Yeah,
you live on the edge for like
I go a
level
little
3?
higher. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I suffer and sweat and everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go to the higher levels of pad Thai at your own risk, folks.
Right.
Those are
No
kind of
joke.
crazy. No joke.
Yeah.
But man, thank you to all of them, and congratulations to Charlie for
Thank you.
For winning the Amazing Shake. It's a great program that we have here at Incarnate Word, and something we're very proud of. So.
Yeah, so our father-daughter dance was last weekend on Friday.
None of us were there.
No, there were not, because we were having with fish fry. We were just done.
Yes,
but they had over 300 people in attendance.
Really awesome.
So yeah, that was a first time, and seemed like it went really well.
Yeah.
But the true party was at the fish fry. So.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true.
Always
with those crazy nights at Columbus down there. We also on Saturday we had our first community day. Say that 10 times fast. Our second graders prepared for their first Holy Communion with different activities. Deacon Rob and I gave a really fun sacristy tour, showed off all the chalices. He showed off his, which is pretty cool. Hasn't been used yet, obviously, but really cool opportunity for our second graders as they prepare for their first Holy Communion in about a month's time or so.
Yeah, sneaking up.
Henry's really excited to drink some wine, so
yeah.
That's all they talk about in second grade.
That sounds like second grade conversation.
Those degenerate second graders, they're no worse than college kids.
Well, we got work to do.
No better than college kids.
Now tomorrow we have the Parish confession service, which is before both the PSR and day school spring break, so we probably should have scheduled it after spring break.
Yes,
for some of our families. Yeah, but we're going to be in the confessional. One of us will be from 9 until 3. So pray for us, and then stop by and get cleaned up spiritually for Easter.
Yeah. So again, that's just all throughout the day tomorrow, 9 to 3. There will be somebody in a confessional in the parish all day for you to come in and receive the great sacrament of reconciliation. Yeah. Because it's spring break, the next 2 Sundays, we will not have nursery Bible school during the 10:30 Mass. Because, again, folks are away on trips and whatnot, so we will not have nursery Bible school this coming Sunday or next Sunday, the 17th, after the 10:30 Mass. Plan accordingly.
Yes. And then quick hits here. Stations of the Cross tonight at 7 in the church. The fish fry runs as normal from 4 to 7. You can do online, carry out, or dine in.
Yeah. And then next weekend, we've been talking about this a lot. We have a wonderful presentation on the Shroud of Turin, which is traditionally the burial cloth of Jesus. We're having a great exhibit. There's a multimedia presentation. It'll be in the church. And it'll be Friday night, the 15th at 7 p.m. or Saturday, the 16th at 10 a.m. in the church. Chuck Neff, one of our parishioners, was kind of spearheading the effort, and it's a really awesome exhibit. And just experience all about the Shroud of Turin, a wonderful way to enter into the Lenten season.
So what is it? It's like Jesus on a towel?
It was the burial cloth.
It was the burial cloth.
That he actually, and it left his face.
Or his body.
His
whole body.
Yeah, his whole body. So they've learned a lot about kind of filling in the gaps from that shroud. Yeah. People have tried to blow it up. It's been like crazy. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, very.
Wild story. It's sort of like the Catholic version of National Treasure.
A little bit.
Oh,
without the Freemasons.
Yes.
Without the
as far as we know. as far as we know.
Without the Masonry. It's heretic if you... it's heretical to join the Masons. Fun fact.
It is. But I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to try to run over it with their little Shriner go-kart.
Probably not. Yeah. They're crazy. They're crazy. Yeah, bunch of guys,
and get a whole bunch of deists showing up at the fish fry this week.
Yeah, my gosh. Yeah. Just terrorizing us with their little clown cars.
So also Decline to Sign Life Chain will be praying March 17th from 2 to 3 p.m. Along Olive Boulevard in front of the rectory. So this is, until May, there are all these petition gatherers to put abortion back on the ballot to change our Constitution here in Missouri. And so a lot of our parishioners have been really courageous. They've been showing up where these people are gathering petitions just to offer the other side of the story. Yeah. So they've been yelled at. They've been praying with people. But I think it really shows the difference in temperaments. Sure. So I've just been really impressed by the peaceful but courageous witness. And we can all do that, whether we're praying, whether we're doing the life chain, whatever. But this is worth sort of fighting for.
Exactly, 100%. And this is such an important issue that we need to make sure that we keep the dignity and sanctity of human life at the forefront of our laws in Missouri. And so, decline to sign, and whatever happens, most likely there will be something on the ballot in November, and we will need to vote no for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then we have a work day. This is always a lot of fun. I think last time we had like 40-something people show up.
Yes.
And we have all these great projects.
I'm surprised, Charlie, because you won the Amazing Shake. You're there all day. So.
Yes. Yeah, that would be great.
It's one of the great privileges.
You're kind of into gardening and landscaping and cutting grass, right?
Mm-hmm. And your brother Henry kills moles for a living.
Yep. Yeah.
As a second grader.
Yep.
So the workday is March 23rd in the morning. Starts, I think, from 9 and goes till noon. And you can sign up on the parish website. And, the more the merrier. Many hands make light work, something like that. So I think I'll be manning one of the work sites. Can use all the help we can get.
Yeah, it makes our campus much more beautiful in anticipation of Easter, which will be a week later. So. Mm-hmm. And then also save the date for Vacation Bible School, which will be June 3rd through June 7th for all children age 3 to kindergarten. Note, children must be fully potty trained.
I wanted you to say that.
Why?
Well, I want to know what fully potty trained means. Is that like 100% success, like over 4 weeks or over a week?
I don't know. I've never had to potty train a child. But, we trust that
So if you make a mistake, would you say you're in trouble?
Okay.
All right. Well, okay. Fun fact. I was in the musical "You're in Town."
Oh, okay.
In high school.
Okay. All right.
All right. It's not "You're in Town." It's like potty training town. Okay.
All right.
And there's actually meaning to it. It's a hysterical musical. You would love it.
Uh-huh.
There's a bunch of awful toilet puns to start off the musical, and you think to yourself, "Oh my gosh, is this going to be the next 2 hours?" But it's not. Okay. It's much deeper than that, and his childish sense of humor.
You're getting worked up. Your face is
flushed. I am.
Your face is flushed.
I am.
You're gonna be You're gonna be wiped after this episode.
This whole day is my Lent.
Yeah. I didn't want to dump on you with all these puns, but
please stop.
Anyway.
Exactly. Stop.
All
right. So anyway, save the date, June 3rd through 7th for Vacation Bible School. Age 3 to kindergarten, potty trained. Registration will open the week of March 18th.
Wonderful. Well, we had baptism last week.
Yes.
Lorelei, Jane Toole.
You never watched Gilmore Girls?
I didn't, no.
My sister did. My sister did. I didn't, but my sister did.
Well, daughter of Dylan Toole and Megan Shelley, very Irish.
Yes. So congratulations to baby Lorelei. We also want to pray for the repose of the soul of Mark Spellmeyer, who's the father of Emily Lamb, who teaches in our school. So we want to pray for Mark and for the repose of his soul and for Emily and her family as well. You can just pray for all those who have died and gone before us in faith. All right, readings this weekend.
Yes, I'm going to talk about the infamous, notorious, well-known John 3:16. Just maybe how people sort of have a casual approach to that passage because we see it everywhere.
Yeah, it's easily the most well-known verse of the Bible by far. I'm going to talk about a couple of the verses kind of afterward. It talks about how the light came into the world, but people preferred darkness to light. And really just how between that and that God so loved the world, this is the essence of the gospel, the kerygma, as we call it. The kerygma, it's a Greek word. It basically just means proclamation. And what we mean by the kerygma is it's the most basic way that we can proclaim the message of Jesus. That God's light is in the world. I mean, we see God revealed in nature and in other people and all these things, but we prefer darkness to light. And Christ came into the world as light out of love to save us from darkness. I mean, if you were to distill the entire gospel message to a couple of sentences, that would be it. Mm-hmm. And this is something that we should all be familiar with. We should all just sort of have on the tip of our tongue. Just if someone asks us, who is Jesus, we should be able to have an answer. I mean, we're coming up on a generation. A priest friend of mine, he has a couple of nieces and nephews who aren't baptized. They're unchurched. They're about 6 or 7 years old. And they were visiting and talking with each other, and one of them, pointed at a crucifix and said, "Who's that?" We're coming up on a generation where that's going to be more of the norm, and we have to have something to say to that. We have to have a response to that, and so I think in many ways this gospel that we get this weekend is what we can give as a response.
Yeah, and I'm going to at the end of the homily just fill in kind of proclaim John's God so loved the world, but instead of these general terms, he so loved the world, I'm going to just I'm going to look through the directory and pick out, let's say 5 or 6 of the most common guy names and girl names in our directory and fill in those names, because that's what makes it so powerful. Is it wasn't God just said, go into the world, son, and see what you can do. It was, he was thinking of Charlie and Kevin and John, and putting your name in that passage. Also, where it says sometimes our name preferred the darkness to light.
Sure.
Really, kind of animates that text instead of just like, oh yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah. It can become very sing-song when you hear it enough.
Yeah. And I have there's a great rabbi joke that I found that talks about the passage. I'm looking forward to.
Probably better than most of your other puns.
Well, it's from a rabbi, so it's definitely better than mine.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Of course.
So, Charlie, you have any thoughts on the readings this weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to preach about miracles.
Okay.
Do you believe in miracles?
I think I've heard this.
I think I've heard
before.
that.
Yeah.
There's a hockey movie that references that.
I should bring a reference into
Great moments are born from great opportunity.
Just don't say in a sing-song voice, do you believe in miracles? Since you came along.
Yeah.
Not good.
Not great.
Yeah.
So anyway, hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Hope you enjoy spring break. If you're one of our school families, enjoy the time off, especially for our teachers. They need it. Still go to Mass, of course. We never take a vacation from Sunday Mass. But anyway, hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. See you around at Mass this weekend. Take care.
All right.
God bless.